And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Florida taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Clarke Schmidt.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Jeter on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 5, Hank Greenberg.
There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1 out, bases empty. And that one misses up and in. 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Wood falls it in. 2 away. 2 outs, base. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 outs, bases empty.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza fires to first in time. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Alfonso Soriano. That one ran inside, almost got him. 1-0. Foul ball there. Fastball almost got him there.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that's in the dirt. And it's a full count. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's even up.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the seats. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Runner at first with no outs here. Burns throws over, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a 1-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, no outs. Ortiz getting ready to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Soriano on second. Jeter at first with no outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Aaron Judge at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Springer there makes the catch. Runner tags at second, goes to third, in there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch in catcher, Jorge Posada. Schmidt back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout. And now it's Luis Robert. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
0-2.
That misses,
that's the ball.
And it's 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Jose Ramirez. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and that is that. And we're back. Stepping in, James Wood.
The left fielder, James Wood.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that one ripped to left. Pat makes the grab, 1 away. Brian Dozier now at the plate. Just
that
missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Second inning here, no score. That one misses. Ball 3. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Junior Caminero.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late with the swing there.
0-2.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. On to the 3rd inning. And now Brian Dozier. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Schmidt, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And a big swing and a miss. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Piazza fires the first. Out on the drop 3rd strike, 2 gone. And the batter is George Springer. And a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the... As we go to the last of the third. Digging in, Alfonso Soriano. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1.
1-1.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So digging in, Derek Jeter. He reached out a walk his first time. In the air, right field. Hayward makes the grab, 2 away now. Now, David Ortiz. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ortiz.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
0-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is foul. And misses inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Hank Greenberg. Will hit next. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That's the third. And he can't come up with it.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Wood puts it away. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher.
And now, Mike Piazza struck out swinging his first time. And that one gets past the catcher. Judge into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, James Wood. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Dozier swings through it for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Posada collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
Schmidt back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Robert now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
1-2.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. So digging in, Bernie Williams. Fly to left his first time.
Williams.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, these guys finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Happ makes the grab, and there's one down. And the batter now Junior Caminero. Struck out swinging his first time.
Caminero.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next offering is in the dirt. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Throws to first in time. So the batting order turns over. Next is the designated hitter, Alfonso Soriano. Hit hard on the ground is short. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Dozier.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fouled off down the right side. Got it. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. And now the right fielder, Jason Heyward. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now back in safely at first.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And now 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Smith at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that's the 3rd out. Derek Jeter digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Heyward on the move. He's there. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, David Ortiz.
Number 34.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ortiz. Now pitching.
Goose Gossage gets handed the rock out of the pen. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one missing inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got him swinging. It's Aaron Judge now. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive. And
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Hank Greenberg.
The first
0 for 2 in this one.
Greenberg.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
It's 0-1.
That missed by a lot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bunting for a hit. Caminero in plenty of time to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swings and misses. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here, the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Dozier slings to first. Posada. Judge under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit.
The catcher.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1. Ball. 1-1.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
The left fielder.
And the batter now, James Wood. That one way outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Leaping, and it's gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hits.
Smith over to first in time. 3rd out. Well, 1-run game. Luis Robert Jr. now at the plate. Schmidt back to work. Pitches in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one away. So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Lifted in the air, out to left. And there's 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. That misses the zone.
No,
and that's ball 1. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Yeah.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Next to hit, Jason Hayward. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. 2 outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And here is Alfonso Soriano. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Jeter at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Got him swinging. And well, 1-run game, and it'll be George Springer. Step to the pinch hitter coming on, Masataka Yoshida.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Ball, that's
and the
up.
first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul.
That's in, ball.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the air out to center. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
This to center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Throw to first, and he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
1-0.
Back to first, and he's safe. Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's
That's
a
a
ball.
good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There goes Ozzie. And that is out of play. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
That hit him.
Oh, he hit
Batter,
him.
take your base.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's going to be Ian Happ. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's
Really
0-1.
good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
To Jeter, and that's a double play to end it. And a 1. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Tigers taking on the Otters.
The shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Aparicio started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
On the ground right side. One out in the top of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. And that's in for a strike.
0-1. That's a ball. 1-1.
This one in the air center field, and that is Springer. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down. Two outs, base is empty. Tim Raines, the next to hit. They say you win.
It's 0-1.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Posada collects, fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Quinn Priester.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that there to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Crow Armstrong running hard to get it, and a superb diving catch.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
Hank Greenberg, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up, makes the grab for the second out. Ian Happ up to hit. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. This one lifted in the air, left field. Raines on the move, brings it in for the third out. Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Vinny Pasquantino.
Priester back to work.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
And another ball.
But one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Left field. And it's caught for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Casey Schmidt.
The designated hitter, Casey Schmidt.
Ball one on a pitch inside. One out, base is empty. Two balls, no strikes to count. Up the middle. And he's out.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Gary Sanchez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Now 1-1.
Strike.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Slings to first, and that is the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Jorge Posada. And that one pulled foul. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Luis Robert now. In the dirt, blocked. Posada stands at second with no outs. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Freeland pulls that one down, and there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Jose Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Just missed.
Ball.
And another ball. And now 3-1.
3-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Stays alive. On the ground to third. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Bill Mazeroski.
Bill Mazeroski.
Just missed. Mazeroski getting the start at second, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. Hayward makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning. Here's Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Raines makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. Here's George Springer.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is.
0-1.
He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Ozzie Smith. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Out to short. Aparicio tosses to first. Bang, bang. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Swing and a miss.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1-1.
That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are...
Aparicio on the run. Line drive. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now the left fielder, Tim Raines.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Next off. Offering is in for a strike.
Now coming in the pinch hit.
Aparicio on third. Freeland on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino.
1 ball, no strike.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Not close with that one. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute, finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and a full count now. 4th inning underway, no score. And they're all loaded up.
Now, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Schmidt at the plate now, and that's inside. Fly ball to right. Hayward brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Now at the plate,
The left
Ian
fielder,
Happ.
number 8.
Flied to left
Ian
his first time.
Happ.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground to the left. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the
Now
defense work
batting,
behind him with
catcher,
another ground ball.
Jorge.
Good execution.
Posada.
Posada at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
0-1.
one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding
No
the zone.
balls,
Hitters don't have
2
time to
strikes.
think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ready now for the
Leading
5th
off
inning.
for the
Gary
Tigers,
Sanchez at the
catcher,
plate.
Gary Sanchez.
In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was
The
ready to
first
swing it
baseman,
on the
number
first
13,
pitch. Absolutely
Manny.
punished that.
Machado.
Randy
Now
Rodriguez into the game.
At this point of the ball game, we're
Now
talking
coming
about
into
middle
the fifth,
innings, and
number 4.
a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see
Yeah.
just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
0-1.
Sanchez gets his lead at first with nobody out.
No,
Off the
ball.
mark there. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a
1-2.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can...
Dives back, and he's out. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-2.
And he lays down a bunt. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
5th.
off for
So
the
here's
Honors,
Robert now.
The designated hitter.
Pretty amazing
Willie.
athlete this guy is. Power
Robert.
and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could
One.
steal you a bag and go deep.
No balls,
Bo
one
Jackson,
strike.
anyone? This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner at second, nobody out. And strike 2.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the base.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes.
0-1.
When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jason Hayward digs in now. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Runner takes off. And this one looks like trouble. Around from second is the tying run. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And the batter is George Springer.
1-0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
The The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Tries to get back and save.
Count's full.
So now 2
Ball
on
four, take your base.
and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him
The
right
batter,
there anyhow.
number 1.
So the lineup flips over.
Ozzie.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Smith.
Ozzie
Ball.
Smith. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And fouled off. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Shortened the bunt and missed it, 0-1. Just
Nope, ball.
missed. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Ramirez sends it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now Luis Aparicio, 1 for 2.
Luis Aparicio.
Aparicio, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The right
Sal
fielder,
Frelick
10.
getting ready to
Sal
hit.
Frelick.
And first offering is fouled off. And look out.
That got him.
As
Take your
that
base.
one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there, strike 1.
But with the tying run at
0-1.
first base, he's looking for something he can get.
Runner on the go.
Yeah.
Throw, safe. Posada too late with the throw. Rodriguez checks the runner. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Hank Greenberg. Slider right there.
Tonight, his slider has been
0-1.
really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the switch hitting
Now
outfielder,
batting,
Ian
left
Happ.
fielder, Ian
0 for 2 in this
Happ.
one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Mazeroski to first. And there are 2 outs. 2
Now
down,
batting,
bases empty.
catcher,
Here's the
Jorge.
catcher, Jorge Posada.
Posada.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Up and
That's the
in.
ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
In the air, left field. And there's one away. Now here is Casey Schmidt. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Chases the changeup in the dirt. The first out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Bobby Milner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls,
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper.
And now a wild pitch. Posada collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Priester back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
The third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's in there. 0-1. And strike 2. And a swing and a miss. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So digging in, Bill Mazeroski. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, you could tell he was stiffing that. Hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Mazeroski stands at first with 1 out. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Freeland, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses in. Out at third. And that ends the inning. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. First pitch swinging.
No balls. 1 strike.
Whips it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Mazeroski fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 hands empty. Ozzie Smith will hit next. 0 for 3 with nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 9th. Now here is Sal Freeland.
Sal Freeland.
And the first offering is not close. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Nope, ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Checks over to first, back safely. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Step off throw to first. Freeland back easily. Fastball is outside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy. Runner on the go to third. Ramirez. They get 1.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Pasquantino in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Posada. Tag. Great throw. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. This could end it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 outs.
That's the ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. Ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding.